Okay, so for our related rates, so related rates problems are a classic application of implicit differentiation. They involve finding the rate at which one quantity changes by relating it to other quantities, whose rates of change are already known. So in these problems, every variable is treated as a function of time. So application siya ng implicit differentiation. So lahat with respect to letter T. So both sides of the equation is differentiated with respect to letter T. So when two or more variables are linked by an equation, the rates of change are also linked. If you know how fast one variable is moving, you can use calculus to find out how fast the other is moving at a specific instant. Now to solve any related rates problems, you can follow these standard steps. First, identify the variables. So that is by list the known rates and the rate you need to find. So example, find dy dx when x is equal to 5. So yung mga given, number 1, given. Second, write the primary equation. So find the formula that relates the variables involved, let's say Pythagorean theorem, area, and volume. So usually, ito lang naman yung common na ginagamit natin dito. By Pythagorean, by area, or by volume. Third, differentiate with respect to t, both sides. So use the chain rule to take the derivative of both sides of the equation. Note, every time you differentiate a variable like x, you must multiply by dx over dt. Then next, substitute and solve. So plug in the specific values known for the frozen moment in the solve and solve for the unknown rate. So let's have an example. So a stone is dropped into a small in steel pond, sending out a circular ripple. The radius of the ripple increases at a rate of 3 centimeters per second. At what rate is the area of the ripple increasing when the radius is 10 centimeters? So dito, ano agad yung napansin natin? So ano yung given? Ano yung nagbabago? So rate of yung radius, no? So radius saka area. Ang kailangan natin area saka radius. So dr muna kasi radius siya, dr over dt. Okay, so we have dA over dt. So what would be the area? At what rate is the area? So that would be dA over dt. So this is unknown. So given again, when the radius is 10 centimeter. Okay, so if that is 10 centimeter, so we know the formula of the area. What's the formula of the area? Now for the formula of the area, so that is circle pi r squared. So we have to get the derivative of both sides with respect to t. So una, ang a is derivative ng a with respect to t. Is equal to pi, constant yung pi. Then anong derivative ng r squared? That would be 2r. Then and this is dr with respect to letter t. And so, we can now solve for dA over dt. So what would be our dA over dt? So dA over dt is equal to 2 pi. Now we have the value of r, which is 10. And we also have the value of dr over dt, which is 3. So our dA over dt, 2 times 10 times 3, that would be 20, 60 pi. And this is in centimeter square per second. So, ito na yung ating hinahanap. Nakuha pa? Okay? Okay, you can take a screenshot. Okay, so let's have another example. A 5-meter ladder leans against a wall. The bottom of the ladder is pulled away from the wall 2 meters per second. How fast is the top of the ladder sliding down when the bottom is 3 meters from the wall? So, assume natin, no? So, tayo dito ng wall. Then, ito yung ground. And then, we have here the ladder. And ang ladder natin is 5 meter long. And let this be x. And let this be y. A ladder is pulled away from the wall at 2 meter per second. So, hinila daw papunta dito. Yan. Yung ladder. So, ang given natin dyan, that would be dx over dt. And that is 2 meter per second. How fast is top of the ladder sliding down? So, yung hinahanap natin, yung dy over dt. Kasi habang papunta siya dito sa right, pinupull, syempre, etong ladder naman, pababa. Okay, so dy over dt. When the bottom is 3 meters from the wall. When x is equal to 3 meter. So, what is the relationship? so, base dito, meron tayong given, no? X saka y. So, by Pythagorean theorem, dahil may right triangle, yung x squared plus y squared is equal to 5 squared. So, x squared plus y squared is equal to 25. Okay? So, if x is equal to 3, we can solve for y. So, y squared is equal to 25. Ililipat natin yung minus x squared kaya minus 3 squared. And what is this? 25 minus 9, 16. So, y is equal to 4. Okay? So, may given na tayo, x is equal to 3, y is equal to 4, and therefore, from here, we need to get the derivative of that. Kasi ang hinahanap natin is dy over dt. So, implicit. Ano ang derivative ng x squared? That would be 2x. Then dx, again, with respect to letter t, plus y squared is 2y dy with respect to letter t. And this is equal to 0. Derivative ng 25 is 0. Now, lahat pwedeng i-divide by 2. Okay? So, ano ngayon ang dy over dt? So, ito kailangan natin isolve. So, yung dy, dito na sa taas, dy over dt is equal to x times dx over dt. Eh, kailangan pa natin siyang i-divide by, kasi kailangan mo wala tong y. So, divided by letter y. Okay? So, dito na natin ilagay. dy over dt. Ano ba yung value ng x? We have 3. Then, value ng dx over dt. And then, we transpose nga pala siya sa kabila. No? Kaya ito yung magiging negative. Kaya this is negative 3. Then, dx over dt, given naman tayo, that would be 2. Then, divided by y is 4. So, what's the answer? You can cancel this. 2. So, 3 halves. So, dy over dt is negative 3 halves meter per second. So, the negative sign denotes that this is going down. Malinaw pa? Malinaw ba, guys? Question? Wala. Okay, you can take a screenshot of that. Example number 3. A conical tank, vertex down, has a height of 10 meter and a radius of 4 meter. Water is pumped in at 2 cubic meter per minute. How fast is the water level rising when the top water is 5 meter deep? So, yung vertex kasi nasa ilalim. So, we have a cone. So, that would be inverted. Okay? Kano daw kataas? 10 meter. Yung cone. Tapos, radius is, so dito, radius is 4 meter. Then, ano pa ang ating given? 2 cubic meter per minute. So, that would be volume. So, dV over dt is 2 cubic per minute. Ano daw yung magiging height when the water is 5 meter deep? So, what is dH over dt? Kung ang h mo ay 5 meter. So, parang ang nangyari, pula. Ano daw ito? Siyempre, di ba naka-inverted yan? Pag 5 meter na to, alamin natin muna yung radius. Siyempre, iba yung radius na kasi habang pumapasok yung tubig, napupuno yan. So, yung radius, pataas din ng pataas. And then, ano ngayon, yung ating DH, yung pagtaas, yung bilis ng pagtaas. So, yung DH over dt. So, what equation are we going to use? So, dahil kailangan natin ng volume. So, ano bang volume ng cone? Ang volume ng cone is 1/3 pi r squared h. Okay, pi r squared h. Now, kailangan natin makuha yung value ng, kasi dalawa lang kailangan natin, yung letter V saka yung H. So, yung R, kailangan nating makuha. So, by similar triangle, so, dito muna tayo sa pinakang taas. So, di ba nakaganyan? 4 siya, and this is 10. Ang pinakamalaking right triangle. Then, yung isa naman, yung pag daw, ang height na ay 5 meter, syempre, iba na yung radius. Okay, iba na yung radius dyan. So, by proportion, 4 is to 10 equals, so ayan, 4 is to 10. So, ganun din, R is to 5. So, ay wait lang. And R is to H yan. R is to H lang to. Okay, so this is, wait. 4 to 10, R is to H. Now, what is R? So, R, from here, what is 4 over 10? That will be 2 over 5, no? So, R is equal to 2 over 5 of H. Okay, so let us now get the derivative of the volume. So, yung volume is dV over dt equals 1/3 pi. Eh, yung R, ayan, 2/5 na siya. Times 2/5. And then, kasi may H siya, and naka-squared siya, so magiging H cube. So, dapat pala, di muna natin. So, pakita muna natin. So, dito yung letter V. Wait. Bago natin i-differentiate. Substitute muna natin yung mga values. So, V is equal to 1/3 pi. Ang R is 2/5 H times H squared. So, differentiate na natin. So, dV over dt. So, i-copy natin yung mga pi. Ay constant 1/3 pi. Then, times 2/5. Then, ito ay magiging H cube. So, anong derivative ng H cube? 3H squared. Kaya ito ay 3 times h squared. Then, derivative ng h. So, that will be dh over dt. Okay? So, nawawala din yung letter h. So, we can cancel this. So, ang natira, ano ba yung dv over dt? That would be 2 is equal to 2 fifth pi times h squared. Then, yung nawawala natin, which is dh over dt. Pero, ang value kasi ng h ay 5. Palitan natin ito. So, ito ay 5. 5 squared. So, cancel natin to. Pero kailangan nating isolve ay ito. So, therefore, dh over dt is equal to, pwede natin to i-divide. Ito, yung 2 and 2, so cancel. So, alam natin cancel to, no? So, ang natira dito ay 5 pi. Nakuha ba, guys? So, that would be 1 over 5 pi. And that is meter per minute. So, yun yung ating sagot. Nakuha pa? Questions? You have questions? So, in here, kailangan lang talaga natin makuha yung mga equations. Questions, guys? Wala kasi nagre-react sa baba. Hello? Are you there? There. Sige, next example. Air is being pumped into a spherical balloon so that its volume increases at a rate of 100 cubic centimeter per second. How fast is the radius of the balloon increasing when the diameter is 50 centimeter? So, ano yung given? Given volume. So, that would be dV over dt. And that is 100. How fast is the radius? O, nawawala radius. So, that would be dr over dt. So, kailangan natin formula ng volume na may radius. Of the balloon, when the diameter is 50 centimeter, diameter 50. Eh, ano ba ang diameter? Di ba ang radius is half of the diameter? So, kailangan natin, if the value of r is 25. Okay? So, working formula, volume. And then we have balloon. So, ano ba yung balloon? So, that is a sphere. Ano formula ng sphere, guys? Sige nga, paki-chat nga. Anong volume ng sphere? Volume ng sphere is if this type 4 Okay, 4 thirds pi r cubed. So 4 thirds pi r cubed. So yan na siya. So let us get the derivative. dv over dt is equal to, ito lang ang ating i-differentiate. So 4 third pi, so copy. 4 third pi. The derivative ng r cubed is 3r squared. Then dr over dt. So we can cancel the 3. So yeah, pwede natin makuha yung dr over dt. So dr over dt is equal to, ito ang ating sinosolve. We have here dv over dt given 100. Okay, divided by 4 pi times r. And our r is 25. But this being squared. So what is dr over dt? Ilan guys? So this is 100. Actually, itong ilalim, 4 times 25 is 100, di ba? Kaya 100 divided by 100, tanggal na. Pero may isa pang 25 na natira. Tanggalin na natin ito. So that would be 1 over 25 pi. So radius siya, so that would be in centimeter per second. Nakuha ba guys? Okay, so 100 over magti-25 times 25 pa tayo eh. Okay, you can take a screenshot. So all possible problems ibibigay ko sa inyo dito. A man, 2 meters tall, walks away from a lamppost, 6 meter high. So let's say this is the lamp. Sensya na lang sa drawing. Gano'n kataas? 6 meter. And then meron tayong man. At ang taas niya naman ay 2 meter. Then, let this be yung layo niya. Then, dito naman yung shadow. Assume natin. Ayan. So, shadow. So, syempre, di ba dito tatama yung light. Then, ano pa yung given? Naglalakad siya papalayo. So, given tayo ng dx over dt, which is 1.5, that would be 3 halves meter per second. Okay? And then, ayun, nasa 2 meter kataas yung ating lalaki, 2 meter. So, ang hinahanap, yung ray nung shadow. So, nawawala ay yung ds over dt. Okay? So, by similar triangle, dito muna tayo sa malaking triangle. So, yung pinakamalaking triangle, ang taas ng poste, 6. So, yung pinakang dulo nito, x plus s. Nakuha ba guys kung bakit x plus s? Kasi hanggang dito lang naman yung sa x, then ito naman yung sa shadow. Next, yung maliit na triangle naman, this is s, and ito yung height ng man. So, ganun ulit, by similar triangle, 6 over x plus s. Ayan, 6 is to x plus s. Equal siya sa correspond nito dito, which is 2 over s. Okay? So, let us cross multiply. So, we have now 6s is equal to 2x plus 2s. Ayan, cross multiply. Now, combine like terms. So, pwede natin sabihin that 6s, 2s, pag nilipat sa kabila, magiging negative. Kaya 6s minus 2s. Yan, 6s minus 2s is equal to 2x. So, therefore, 4s is equal to 2x. So, what is s? Solving for s, that would be 2 over 4x. 2 over 4x, or simply 1/2 of x. Okay? So, saka natin kunin ng derivative. Anong derivative ng s? So, ayun yung hinahanap natin, which is the ds over dt. Is equal to 1/2. Anong derivative ng x? Dx, but with respect to t. So taasan natin ilagay. So, ds over dt is equal to 1/2 times dx over dt natin. Ito binigay na 3/2. 3/2. So, what is the final answer? 1 times 3, so that would be 3/4. Then, meter per second. Nakuha pa? Okay. Sige, number 6. Still have 2 more examples. A spherical snowball melts so that its surface area decreases at a rate of 1 square centimeter minute. So, area siya. So, dA over dt. Ayan ang ating given. And that is 1. How fast is the diameter increasing when the diameter is 10 centimeters? So, diameter 10. Pero kailangan natin is radius. So, ang radius kalahati ng diameter. 5 centimeter. And how fast is the diameter? Ay, so, dr over dt na lang ang ating kunin. Hindi, sabagay, diameter. So, wag, so, sige. Yung dr over dt nang nawawala. Pero we have to multiply it by 2 later kasi ang ano natin, diameter. Okay? And this is decreasing. So, yung area natin must be negative. Yan, negative 1. Okay? So, ano ba ngayon ang formula ng sphere for the area? For the sphere, the area of the sphere is 4 pi r squared. Okay? Area ng sphere to ha, hindi ng circle. Kasi snowball eh. Kaya that's why sphere. So, kunin natin ang derivative nito. We have dA over dt. And derivative ng r squared is 2r times 4 pi. So that would be 8 pi r. And this is dr over dt. So, pwede natin masolve si dr over dt. And that is dA over dt, which is negative 1. Tama? Ayan, negative 1. Then we have to divide this by 8 pi r. And the radius is 5. So, what is now dr over dt? Negative 1 over 40 pi. And this is centimeter per minute. But, ang kailangan natin is diameter kasi ito naka-radius. But the diameter is 2 times the radius. Kaya ang ating, sabihin na lang natin yan, diameter, capital D, is equal to, if we're going to multiply this by 2, so magiging 2 over, negative 2 over 40. So that would be 2 over 40 is negative 1 over 20 pi per minute. Again, we have to multiply it by 2. Nakuha po. Okay, so let's have another. Car A travels west at 50 mile per hour and car B travels north at 60 miles per hour. Both are headed away from an intersection. At what rate is the distance between them increasing when car A is 3 miles and car B is 4 miles from the intersection? So let's say this is the point, yung point of intersection. Car A sa west. So papunta sa dito si car A. Si car B naman sa north. Okay? So, ang given natin dito, so sabihin na lang natin sa A is dx over dt. And that is 50. Then si B naman, sa north siya, so dy over dt. And that is 60. Yan, mph. So, yung distance nila. So, ang result, ito yon yung letter D. So, how do we solve for letter D muna? And that is by Pythagorean theorem. Okay? So, ano yung Pythagorean theorem natin dito? X word plus y squared is equal to d squared. So, ang distance ngayon is equal to the square root of when x is equal to 3. So, lagyan ito, x is equal to 3. Yung y naman is equal to 4 plus 4 squared. So, ang letter D is equal to 5. Nakuha ba to guys? So, ang nawawala, yung distance rate. Siguro, para hindi maging DD, pwede natin gawin to as letter Z na lang to. Letter Z. So, this is Z square. So, this is letter Z. So, this is letter Z. So, yung nahanap kasi natin is yung DZ over DT. Okay? So, i-differentiate natin to lahat. X squared plus y squared is equal to 2z. So, ang z squared, ang derivative nito is 2x dx over dt plus 2y dy over dt is equal to 2z dz over dt. So, lahat pwedeng i-divide by 2. Ito ang kailangan nating makuha, yung dz over dt. So, it's now dz over dt. dz over dt. We have x. What is x? That would be 3 times dx over dt is 50 plus y is 4. dy over dt naman is 60. Then, but we have to divide all by letter z. And we solve for z, and that is 5. So, what is dz over dt? So, ilan yan guys? 3 times 50, 150. 150. 4 times 60 to 40. 398. 390. 390 divided by 5. And that is 78 mph. So, yan na pala. Wala na palang kasunod. Yung kasunod pa pala nito ay yun din. Okay, I will stop the recording.